What do you mean? What are you talking about? You read Sylvia Plath, right? I
Yeah.
gotta rip your ass for this. By the way, I have to rip your ass for this. You know what's so funny? You're like, I get it. You're like in your mid thirties, and you're like now you're experiencing the age being 14.
What do you mean?
I can assure you that back then, who the fuck in their 30s? Who the fuck in their 30s read Sylvia Plath and go, oh, oh my God, watch this passage. Read this. Sylvia Plath, where were you 28 years ago? Because back then, that was the thing, that Dawson Creek shit. You know what I'm talking about? People go,
I
oh,
was too young for
Sylvia Plath,
Dawson's
Sylvia Plath.
Creek.
Exactly, but it's that thing though. Exactly, kick me out of the party, whatever the fuck you want, right? But it's
No,
the thing though.
I was just in
You're,
the
you're saying,
volume.
but I think that's gross. Like, oh, I'm in my mid 30s and I'm just discovering Sylvia Plath.
I
I'm
was
not gonna lie to you.
rereading her.
If I was next to you in the plane, if you were reading that, I would tell you to put that down. I'm not gonna lie to you. But can you please put that down? That's fucking embarrassing. If you're in the plane and you read, oh yeah, you got a high and proud. You got your thick Sylvia Plath book and you're reading it like this. Isn't that woman 37? I don't get it. Does she have her face pulled back and she's fucking 37 and she's really
Face pulled
reading
back.
Sylvia Plath and she's got like, oh, and she's screenshotted. Oh, that's Sylvia. I just read that book, I'm not gonna lie, and it changed my life. How old are you? Sylvia Plath, that's one thing, I'm not gonna lie to you. If it's some girl who's like 50 or anybody who was that age go, I read Sylvia Plath and it changed my life.
I
How old are
sent
you?
Lovis
15? Oh, good for
a
you.
passage from her
Good for you.
diaries.
Exactly. Good for you. You're 15, 16. I get it. Like I say, just like you right now. You're a kid. You're watching Snow White and some shit. That's one thing. But if you're in your fucking 30s and go, oh, that Sylvia Plath changed my life, you're the idiot. Fuck you, man. You know what I hate? When people go, oh, that Lobos a real moron. He's a real idiot. Now, I'll tell you this. I'll say this. I will contest that my verbal vocabulary stinks when it comes down to these people who are listening, her, the moderators and all
What other
that.
kinds of
I
vocabulary are
understand.
there?
No, hold on. Exactly. I totally understand that.
You
But
guys
my
don't
point
understand the
gets
context.
across nonetheless to the peasants. It's so stupid. Should I read that passage you sent me? Oh,
Yes,
let's do
please.
that. Yes, let's do that actually.
I
was like
sent Lovis a passage from a book.
Yeah, it was like Sun Splash autograph. It was like some shit like my cunt and my seashell. Let's do this, okay? It goes like,
Yeah, let's hear it.
and this is for my Sylvia Plath, ladies and gentlemen, and author. Oh, this is
Greetings,
like,
neighbor.
wait. It's like they're talking about like, oh, I'd rather stick my cunt through a fucking seashell. Okay.
No, you have to. I
Animals.
thought you were gonna read it.
All right, let me finish. I want my children to be conceived by the sea. Marty said, I guess. And suddenly she was right. Naked bodies, two, on the rocks, under the big sky. Stars, the big night wasteland. So much more frightening, so much more clean if they lay side by side on a hot, narrow bed in a small, thick, dark box of a man-made bedroom. Lying on my stomach on the flat, warm rock, I let my arm hang over the side and my hand caressed around it, contours of the sun-hot stone, and felt like the smooth undulations of it. Such a heat. The rock had such a rugged and comfortable warmth that I felt it could be a human body. Burning through the material of my bathing suit, the great heat radiated through my body, and my breast ached against the hard, flat stone. Puh! A wind, salty and moist, blew damply. Oh, he's talking about, boys. Blew damply in my hair. Oh yeah, cunt hair. Through a great glistening mass of it I could see the blue twinkle of the ocean. The sun seeped into every pore, saturating every quiverless fiber of me into a great glowing gold and peace. Stretching out the rock, body taut, then relaxed. On the altar, I felt that I was being... What? I can't say that word. Deliciously, the word was R-A-P-E-T. I thought I was being deliciously by the sun, whatever that means, filled foot heat from the impersonal and colossal God of nature. Oh, get over yourself. Warm and preserved was the body of my love under me, and the feeling of his hard flesh was like no other. Not soft, not malleable, not wet with sweat, but dry, hard, smooth, clean, and pure. High, bone white.
Microdosing and snowboarding is still the best vibe ever.
Baptized, purified,
Colossal
and dry,
God of
clean,
nature, get over
crisp by the
yourself.
sun, like seaweed, brittle, sharp, strong smelling like stone. Your fucking big fat hands got it. I can't see the rest of it. Old and clean like a wind-filled pond.
Pungent?
Salty like all these. I can't see it because of the rest of your fucking fat hands.
I'll finish for you.
Go on.
Like seaweed, brittle, sharp, strong smelling. Like stone, rounded, curved, oval, clean. Like wind, pungent, salty. Like all these was the body of my love. An orgiastic sacrifice on the altar of rock and sun. And I arose shining from the centuries of love, clean and satiated from the consuming fire of his casual and timeless desire.
That's good.
You liked it.
You know what? I liked it a lot.
So what's
But I
going on
also
there
feel-
is Sylvia struggling with this sort of...
Oh, please.
She
Why are
feels
you
called
trying
in
to
two
lie?
different directions. Society wants
Yeah,
her to
but
be a wife and mother. She wants to be an artist. And so she kind
Well,
of feels
then-
this crisis that all her friends are kind of on this track.
Crisis. You see, that's a term women
And,
use.
and she feels more
Crisis.
called to be a great artist. And she wonders, can she be both? Does she have
Well-
to choose one? And in that part, people are talking about taking a lover, and she's kind of sort of spiritually trying to like get that sexual fulfillment from nature, from like art in a way.
I don't think so. I don't think she was referencing
And I think
sexual
that's cool
fulfillment.
because to me, it's like, I love gaming, right? I love my
But I
VHS
hear you
tapes.
saying it, but I think even
And it's like, I want to be a
she
great
was
gamer. I want to be a
reference-
really good
Ew,
film
why?
buff.
Because why? Why?
And
Because
is that
you're
maybe
a
better than being a
gamer?
housewife?
What does
or-
that mean? What does that mean? Great. I want to be. What does that mean? I know that right there. I want to be a great
film buff
gamer.
knows everything
What does
about,
that mean?
like,
You want to be?
Bond?
You want to be talked? No, you want to be talked about. It's like, hey, you know the top 10 gamers? That's Skylarky. Oh my God, she's the top 10 gamer. What does that mean, gamer? I don't understand that. That's like a stupid analogy right there. What you just said. It pisses me off because you said, I will never love a man. And I wanted to tell you why, because what Sylvia Plath wrote. Half that! See, this girl is telling you, don't love D. Don't like a man's presence. I love sticking a seashell on my cunt. Look at the sun splash. Oh, look at the moon. And then you want to stick a fucking seashell in your cunt. Fuck that shit. They tell you, this is that shit that's why they hate men. This is where it started. Sylvia Plath. Then they said burn those books because they're telling those women not to like men. They're telling them, oh, do everything else, but not like men. Bullshit. We're the one who gets the spirituality, baby.